Hi guys, Kaza here. Welcome back. We're back with some more dangerous relationship with Subaru Oshima. So let's get started with chapter 4. It's not enough. I love you. Subaru whispered in my ear before placing a kiss on my nape. The two of us lay lazily in bed, still naked, entangled in one another's arms. Subaru, that tickles. You're just so sensitive. What about here? He smacked his lips at the small of my back. Not there, please. No? I pulled up the sheets around my chest and shook my head at him. But you look like you're enjoying it. On the contrary, Subaru's having a ball by teasing me. Jeez. Your mad face is cute too. Come on, just show it to me. Our eyes met again, pulling our lips close by some mysterious force. The situation was exactly how I imagined being in love. Subaru was just too kind. Even if it was a temporary ordeal, he showed me love how it was meant to be. Each whisper and kiss from his lips left my heart trembling with joy. It made me wish our inevitable parting was a million years away. Ring, ring. A single phone call crumbled my imagination and brought me back to the real world. It was from my boss. I nodded to Subaru and took the call, putting the phone to my ear. Hello? Fumiki speaking. Hi, sorry to call you a day off. Fortunately, they called only asking a simple question. Yeah, I know the number for that place. Let me get it for you. I reached out to grab my address book when Subaru clung to me from behind. And then, when he kissed the back of my hand, holding the phone, making me almost squeal. Subaru, cut it out! I'm on the phone! I glared at him to make him back off, but instead he nibbled on my earlobe. What? Is something the matter? It's nothing. I'll read you the number now. How could Subaru be acting like this? Wasn't he afraid of getting found out? What? Yeah, the last four are 2141. Of all people, I was talking to my boss. Yet Subaru continued groping without a care in the world. No, I have some family over. It made it hard to talk when he was touching me all over. No problem. She can take care of it. Thanks again. I'm sorry to disturb you on your day off. Bye. My call with my boss was finally over. I was never more grateful for a conversation to be over. You jerk! I almost made sounds on the phone with my boss. Sorry, it's tough for me to hear you talk to another guy right in front of me. He scooped the tears off my cheek with a finger. I had just been trying so hard not to make any sounds that it brought me to tears. It's my boss. He's an old man, at least 30 years older than me. Maybe, but when I'm with you, I wish you would only think about me. He pecked my neck with a kiss, tearing off the sheets that covered my nude body. Hey, you little pervert! I can't help it. I'm a guy. Evan would do the same if the girl looked like this. With a big grin plastered on his face, he pointed to the mirror. In it, I was blushing wildly with Subaru hugging me from behind. I ripped some blankets in front of me to cover my bare chest. Don't hide it. I want to see every part of you, from head to toe. It's embarrassing. Stop. It's embarrassing. It's our first night anyway. Jeez. It's embarrassing. You mean it's beautiful? Seeing you like that is an inspiration. Subaru peeled the sheets off of me and crawled over my body. Parting my bangs with his hands, he placed a kiss on my forehead. In the heat of the moment, my arm hit the table, knocking the remote to the ground. Bounced off the floor and flipped on the TV in the process. The TV flickered on, showing Subaru singing with zeal on stage. Not the slightest bit awkward there. I love you all, everyone. He looked dazzling on stage, as if only there he was truly alive. Rio! The recording was from a live event he performed at last year. His presence was so fascinating, I couldn't peel my eyes off TV. He's right in front of you. And then... Sprout snatched up the remote and turned off the TV. You're supposed to be thinking of no one but me. And I am. That is you. I have to agree with that. I mean, that is you. Are you just of Recorded self? What's going on? And I am. Seeing how cool you looked on stage. Do you want me to sing again? Yeah, someday I hope to see you there again. Then sing your love for me. I can't sing at all. You can. When I love you, you sing out your love for me. I want to hear more of your singing voice. He flipped his hands in the air as if conducting an orchestra. Then he took up my arm as if playing the guitar. I love you, Fumiki. You're my angel. He was acting jealously over such a simple thing. It was like he was trying to fool me into believing our love was real. But then a terrible sound came out of my stomach. Just like that, the mood had been ruined. I'm a bit hungry, too. We could have some fun for later. You ready to go? Go? Go where? On a date, of course. Was he serious or even sane? Jingle. Ding ding. A familiar cowbell rang out as Subaru popped open the cafe door. Hey, I haven't even opened yet. Give me 2 morning specials and a cafe au latte. What do you want to drink? Milk tea, please. Was I even allowed to order before the cafe opened? Oh, well, have a seat. Why do you do this to me when I'm busy setting up shop? He grumbled and made himself busy preparing a delicious-looking breakfast. I had been shocked when Subaru mentioned he wanted to go on a date, though. As long as we were careful coming and going, a date might not be so bad after all. What's wrong? Staring off into space. I'm just a bit nervous. It's alright. There's no one here besides us. Think of it as your own room and relax. It's my shop, by the way, not yours. I'm just glad to see you made up. Huh? We didn't get in a fight, though. Really? He was so depressed, I could have sworn you broke up or something. What? Had Subaru really been worried that much? You need to learn how to keep your mouth shut. I wasn't depressed. I was just doing some self-reflection. It's not like we're actually dating in the first place. It'd be silly for that to get him down. Not actually dating. You're gonna look perplexed. Well, you see, Subaru gave him a brief explanation of our relationship. He looked somewhat troubled at times as he listened to the story. So she's helping me out more than anything else. That was the truth after all. I was giving him help and no more. Or at least that's how he saw it. I, on the other hand, might have been wishing for more. You're unbelievable. Well, once you go just for music, will you ever learn from your mistakes? It made it sound like this sort of thing had happened at least once before. I need the impact, the sensation. Without it, I'll never be able to make a real song. Just imagining it isn't good enough. I need to feel it inside my heart. Don't come crying at me when you get burnt again. He shook his head and sighed at Subaru with disappointment. At this point, I was almost positive that something had happened before. Ask about it, don't ask. I'll let him tell me, I guess. I was exceptionally curious about the matter, but I didn't ask any more about it. I won't get burnt. Even if I did, I wouldn't mind getting burnt by her. Burning with love sounds like exactly what I need to write a song. He wrapped his arm around my shoulder and kissed my cheek. Subaru. Apparently he didn't care we were right in front of the owner. I blushed so hard, but Subaru chuckled like it was a game. So, have you found any inspiration yet? Plenty, actually. I've written about half the song already. That much? Yeah, from the dressing room incident and yesterday's "Don't you dare say another word." Why not? You were wonderful yesterday. Thanks for your help. I've got a plethora of amazing lines. But it's embarrassing. Good. Uh-huh? The more embarrassed you are, the more I get fired up. There's still so much I've yet to see. When I do, I bet the last of it will come to me. Instead, I felt sad knowing the end of his song was the end of our time together. The end is just one step. When I'm with you, not only new lyrics, but new songs come to me as well. But it feels like I'm lacking just one essential thing, and I don't know what it is. A grim expression racked his face and bit his lip in frustration. If I could only figure it out, I'd be able to get on stage and sing again. The Subaru I saw on stage this morning was a sight to be seen. I wanted him to go back. I wanted to see him standing there again. For that one purpose, we were both trying our hardest. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Thanks. How about you love me more and more? Uh, sure. Love? I guess, sure. Sure, I love you until you get sick of it. Uh, For some reason, Subaru became flustered and turned away blushing. Thanks. You asked her it. Why are you blushing when she gave you what you want? That was sneaky. I never saw it coming. Meanwhile, his face was colored top to bottom in a marvelous red. But I'm really happy to hear that. I can't ask for anything more than to be loved by you. I, I'll do my best. Well, now that we're done eating, we might as well scram. Any longer and customers are going to start coming through that door. Sparrow stood up to leave. Yeah, good idea. I stood up as well and followed him to the door. Watch out for the media. You don't have to tell me that. And I thought for sure we'd go back by taxi like last time. However, as we left, Subaru took my hand and briskly walked, holding it. I had no idea where he was planning to take me. Here we are. He threw his arm around me and pulled me close as if to hide my face. What? Why here? We had come to the place where we first ran into each other. It's where we had our first kiss. He explained while prodding my lip with his finger. I'm telling you, that was an accident. Though when I remember the incident, I couldn't help but blush from head to toe. Maybe it was then, but not this time. Subaru leaned down and closed his lips around mine. It was soft and gentle with more feeling than the first time. You can't tell me that was an accident. That was a true lover's kiss, right? Yeah. You know, some love begins with a kiss. Whispering into my ear, Subaru said it like singing a love song. Though our love started a bit later after that. I wouldn't even call this place our start. The start of what? Us. We started in the dressing room. He trod a finger through locks of my hair. We sure have a lot of memories in that little room. Yeah, just remembering it filled my cheeks with blush. Is that why you came to the studio? Because that's the first place we met? Well, that's one reason. His voice trailed off and he pushed himself away from me. When I first met you, you were being harassed by a guy. Oh, yeah, that. You're a nice girl, but that just makes it easy to get at you. It worries me enough that I was afraid it might happen again there. Yeah, I'm so jealous and worried about you. Don't that make it sound like I'm a real lover? He crunched me in his arms with a hug. But all those feelings were a good catalyst for my song. I'm glad I was able to help. You really are the best girlfriend I could ask for. Me? The best girlfriend? I blurted out as if delirious and had lost my mind. Yeah. So, let's love each other like real lovers do. As soon as we got back to my place, his fingers began their attack on my body. He pushed me against the glass veranda door and dug his hand into my skirt. No! No what? You don't want to undress? His heated breath asked into my ear as his fingers slipped my underwear lower and lower. Someone might see you through the window. Is that what you're afraid of? Close the curtain. I can't do this on the bed. Just close the curtain. Close the curtain. No way. I want to see all glory of your body beneath the sun. Your skirt is long. No one's going to see anything. But if you do it here, someone might know what's happening by my face. Can't you make a poker face? Never. He pressed into my body, forcing out moans and groans from inside me. With all that he was doing to me, there was no way I could hide it on my face. But if you don't, it's going to be awfully embarrassing for you. Subaru? The more I tried to hold it back, the more enjoyment he got trying to break me. By all means, I should have been angry, but it felt so good, I didn't care anymore. Part of me wanted to just break down and let him do as he pleased. I couldn't think anymore. Subaru, I love you. Right in the middle of working me, he stopped and pulled his arm away. Subaru? Sorry, hold on a second. He wrapped his arms around me and carefully laid me down in bed. Then he walked to the table and began writing something down earnestly. It's like I just got left here. He must have thought some new lyrics or something. Maybe it was enough to finish his song, which would mean that this relationship would end. That's it, I've done it. He slammed the pen on the table with a monstrous grin on his face. You mean your lyrics? Yeah, I just finished the second chorus. Oh, I should have felt glad that he was making progress, but inside I felt nothing of the sort. Then our timeless lovers was reaching the end. I was about to say that to him, but the words hurt too much to reach my lips. What's left now is the last bridge and the coda, and I'll be done. Oh, well, congratulations. It's still too soon for that, and hey, he stood up next to me and pushed back my bangs. Aren't you happy I'm almost done? You look a little bit down. I... Could I tell my real feelings if I wanted to? Are you mad because I stopped in the middle of it? No, it's not that. Don't worry about it. I can fix that. I promise I'll see you through all the way to the end. He was going off on an entirely wrong tangent. I love you so much. Can you love me more? Your love gives me strength. It gives me the courage I need to keep singing. Yeah. After all, that was all I was to him. A tool to help him get back on track to music. Subaru, how do you really feel? I want nothing more than to ask how he really felt about me. If he would still love me after his song was complete. If music and the stage were out of the picture. If he would still want me. About what? What is it? Ask me anything, I can help. I love you. You're my best girlfriend. My girlfriend. I wondered if he really loved me or loved me only to finish his song. How I wish I could ask, but I couldn't. When was it? When had I become so in love with him that my feelings became true? Subaru, I love you. I do. Wrapped up in his arms, I repeated that same phrase over and over. I love you too, so much I can't contain it. His smile glowed in front of me as he stroked my hair. Time and time again he said he loved me. Yet why was it that deep down inside my heart still felt incomplete? Are his feelings of love the same kind of love that I felt for him? I wanted to ask, but hearing the answer was too terrifying to do so. Don't look at me with such sad eyes. We're together. We're one. We're on the same path to the same dream. We're comrades and lovers. You're not alone, so don't let your heart wander elsewhere. Keep it focused on me. A bitter and painful smile looked back at me before dotting my body with kisses. The more I touch you, the more and more I learn about you. Your weak spots. The good spots. And when I do this, I want to brace myself for it, but I was already too late. Your mind goes blank. Right? I can't. It's okay. My love is endless. I can take you higher. I can take you places you never knew lived inside of you. So let's become one. Craving him, craving more. I nodded my head. I loved him, so I wanted to feel more of him, though his love for me only existed so he could put an end to his song. The more we made love and the closer we became together, the more we needed our parting. Neared our parting. We didn't need it. I don't want it to need. If before then he told me straight up that he only loved me to finish his song, I feared I would never be able to love again. Pretending to be lovers was like playing with fire, and I feared I'd already been scorched. The doubts, the fears, they're coming to a head. But hey, he likes us more, so that's a bonus. Please, no sad endings. I can't handle sad endings. I don't want to cry anymore. Okay, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And of course, if you guys enjoy the game, think, of course, in supporting the makers of the game. You can check the link in the description below. It should be on top. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye. Kaze out.